Hello and welcome back everyone to PKIdeas for a new series called Tournament Reflections. So before I talk about what this series is about, I'd like to introduce myself and what's been happening to me. My name is Banala, as many of you may or may not know, and I am currently living in South Australia, and I'm a first year medical student in university. Now I'm just going to talk about a bit about my chess. So I started chess when I was really young. Came to Australia, continued it, and pretty much got to a good standing. And during 11 and 12, I didn't get to improve much on my chess because I had to concentrate on studies instead. So now that I've got more free time in university, I can pretty much concentrate on my chess. That being said, I'd like to give you a bit of context. Now, in the chess world, there's obviously something called ratings. Ratings can be from 0 to 2,800 or 900. That's what the highest player is currently ranked. Magnus Carlsen is about 2,850 something. So those are ratings. There are two different types of ratings. The first one is international, the second one is local. Now, every single country has their own local ratings. And in terms of local ratings, I'm rated about 2157, something like that, in fast chess. And in slower games, 1.5 hour games, I'm rated about 2057. Now keep in mind that two people can have the same rating. Rating is not the same thing as rankings. Just know that the lower your rating, the worse player you are. That's as simple as that. But in this sense, my international rating, the one that governs whether you are a FIDE master, international master, or grandmaster, those ones aren't as up to standard as my local ones, simply because I haven't been playing international tournaments as much as I've been playing normal Australian tournaments. This year I started to play some international rated tournaments, and the first one would be the South Australian Championship. Now the reason why I'm not talking about the South Australian Championship in this series is because it was more of a precursor and introduction for me to kind of get into the swing of things. Now that being said, it did mean that I do really bad. I placed 4th out of 10. I was seated about 8th or 9th, so something like that, and my rating went up quite a few points, from about 1800 to 1912. So that gives you a bit of context. Now let's talk about what we're going to start this series off with, and that's going to be the Gold Coast Open. So the Gold Coast Open was held on the 24th to the 26th of June this year, 2017. That's for all of you who are watching my videos maybe a month or 2 months down the track. So that's our timeline right now, and that was when the Gold Coast Open was held. And as you all know, I've told you this just before, I'm living in South Australia, meaning that we only get 3 international rated tournaments every single year, and other states get a minimum of 10, excluding Western Australia and Northern Territory. Every other state gets a minimum of 10 international rated tournaments. So, which means as a chess player, for me to improve my international rating, I have to go interstate and start playing in different tournaments. So that's what I did. So I went to the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast Open was held at the Hinterland Hotel in Nerang, which is about 20 minutes drive from the airport. And I stayed at the accommodation there. Now, there's a few people that I want to thank, mainly Gardiner Chess and everyone there, pretty much because they gave us a really good deal with the accommodation for all those players which are from different states or overseas. We got to stay at the Hinterland Hotel at their accommodation for 10% off, so thank you very much to them. If you're going down to the Gold Coast to play a tournament which is arbitrated by Gardiner Chess, please do not hesitate to call them and tell them your situation if you have one, and explain to them that you need a place to stay, and they'll pretty much hook you up either with one of their local chess players or with the venue itself. I'm just putting a disclaimer out there that this video is not sponsored. I'm just putting it out there just to publicly thank Gardiner Chess for everything that they did for me and another South Australian player who went over there. So thank you for that, Gardiner Chess. Now, getting back to a bit of house rules in terms of YouTube. I will be uploading these videos every single time that I play an international rated tournament, not locally rated, because I play locally rated tournaments every single Tuesday and 7 games, so it's going to be hard for me to just keep up with everything. So I'm just going to be doing it for the international rated tournaments. and I'll also be having a small timeline down the bottom as to what my rating is now and where we are planning to reach. So that being said, I'll be creating a playlist for all the videos that I create for this series, and every single tournament there will be a short introductory video like this. Now, every single game of mine will be annotated, meaning that I will be giving my own thoughts and comments on what happened during the game and what my insight is. And basically, what that gives you is a small understanding into what really goes on in a chess player's mind. As maybe a junior, if you're watching this, it's really important you know how chess players think, because once you know how chess players think, you know how your opponent thinks, and you then know how you should think against your opponent. It's just a simple process, and basically a lot of chess players hide their thought process from other people, and I just want to put it out there, simply because if everyone improves in chess, it's much better for the game, much better exposure, and we can have more fun. So that being said, that's pretty much what this series is about, and so let's get on with it. I'll be uploading the first video sometime soon with the first round that I played against Grandmaster Zongyuan Zhao. So look forward to that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to leave a like down below if you liked the video. I mean, if you have any comments that you want to put down in terms of improvement, what I can work on in terms of my video skills, please also put that down below in the comment section, and subscribe if you haven't, because you'll pretty much get a small notification up the top saying that I have uploaded something. And if you're really interested, if you want an email notification every time that I upload something, after you hit the subscribe button, there's a small bell. Click that bell for me and you'll get those notifications straight to your email, so that you will not miss a video in this series. So with that being said, thank you, and I'll see you next time.